Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely shitting myself. Why don't you want to save Zionists?
Because...
You know I'm Jewish.
Are you?
I'm not a fan of that at all. Help.
No, justice.
Really?
Just that.
And what does justice look like for you? Are you Jewish?
I came here to speak in favour
I
of
am.
Palestinians.
The only thing that I've ever seen similar to that is this South African apartheid regime.
Free Palestine from the river to the sea. Palestine.
You don't think it's a religious war? You think it's strictly
Political power land.
So you're calling it the final solution?
Then we're gonna have a, World War III.
It was intense. Like, it was intense. I'm Benny Jeee. You normally know me for covering Fashion Week or covering being from Manchester. Oh no, I can hear the Brexit people. Oh, they're fucking gross, man. But recently I've started talking a lot about my heritage and being Jewish because my grandpa's a Holocaust survivor. And since the 7th of October, my whole world's been turned upside down and I can't think about anything else. And for the very first time, I'm gonna go into the protest and speak to the people, see how they're feeling. Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely shitting myself. My mission is to speak to someone who's influential in spreading word on the conflict in the UK. The main question I really want to focus on today is this a religious war? Is it Jews versus Muslims? Or is it a state of war? Is it two governments and two organisations coming together? Because the lines often get blurred. It can become a racist argument. It can be a political argument. So let's get it. Yo, boss, are you here to protest today?
Yeah.
Could I ask you a question? Is that cool?
Sure.
Tell me your honest thoughts and feelings on what's going on right now.
It's been over 50 years now, this occupation, and now it's getting even more intense. People and children dying every day.
Do you think this is a religious war between Jews and Muslims, or is it between Hamas and the Israeli government?
All Muslims are supporting Palestine. Personally, I'm from Morocco, and Jews in Morocco support Palestine as well. So I don't think this has anything to do with religion. I believe even Israeli Jews are supporting Palestine.
I like that. And what's your final message on everything today?
God knows everything that's happening, and inshallah this will all stop at some point.
Magic. Shukran.
Thank you.
I went straight in with a heavy question, and straight away he shot me down and was like, no, it's actually between the government. And he even made a huge claim that Israelis actually living in Israel don't want what's going on, and that it's all the government's fault.
Free Palestine.
This is the privilege of being in the West. You can wake up at 8 AM in the morning and you open your phone. Normally you'd see your mates on a night out, but now you're seeing dead children. It's crazy.
I try and post meditation and love and oneness because I believe personally the only way to stop war is through elevating human consciousness so we can come together and see our similarities rather than our differences.
I love that. Elevate human consciousness. Is this a religious war or is it a political war?
I think it's a political war, and I think some people involved have a lot of money, and obviously huge corporations are directly and have been directly funding it for years. So, I don't want to say any names of like the word Zionist or anything that, because I don't even.
Why don't you want to save Zionists?
Because I don't actually know what it stands for, and actually personally...
A Zionist is someone that believes the state of Israel should exist and that Jews should have a home. That's what a Zionist is.
I can't comment on these things. I'm not educated. I don't know the history.
It's good of you to admit that.
Free Palestine. Stop bombarding. Stop killing kids.
Just on my way, going past Hyde Park now. Hopefully going to meet an influential person, whether it's on the Jewish side or the Palestinian side. I'm not here to judge, I'm here to promote peace. So yeah, let's get it. Excuse me, brother. Could I speak to you quick? Could I speak to you? Cool. Shall I come up there? Maghreb, yes, love that. Tell me, bro, what's it like being an Algerian in London right now with the protest for Palestine? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot.
It means a lot?
It means a lot for me, for Arab, for all the world. For all the world, it means a lot. It means freedom. The United Nations, they have to...
Help?
No, justice.
Really?
Just that.
And what does justice look like for you?
They knows.
Huh?
They knows.
They know?
And you know.
Can you not reveal anything?
Do you know what? People dying, kids dying. You don't need explanation, brother.
You got a final message on like something for the world on the situation?
The message, we born united, we born together. Enough of the blood. We didn't born for the blood. Blood is easy to do it. But United Nations, they have to do the justice.
Well, that was intense. That was actually so intense. I tried to push him what justice is, but he didn't want to say. So whether that means getting rid of Israel or like sending some troops in. I don't even know. I was a little bit frightened, you know. It's scary. Oh, I think they're Jewish, but I don't want to presume, you know. I think they are. I'm not sure. I need to go have a look. So I'm here today with, what's your name?
Simon.
Simon. And you told me that you're here for the Armistice Day and also to march for Palestine.
I was so offended by the suggestion that it was inappropriate to have a march asking for a ceasefire.
Do you think this is a religious war or a political state of war that we're in right now?
Think about a resident of, say, the West Bank who's in an area thick with settlements. They are controlled, herded around. They can be detained for up to 3 hours for no reason. It's the only thing that I've ever seen similar to that is this South African apartheid regime, which I used to protest against a few years ago.
I'm South African as well, so.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Jewish, so.
Oh, interesting.
So this is why I'm out here on the street, to see what I mean? So we've caught up with the main protests, it's been hectic. Right, this is pretty mad, like, for me, Zionism is Nazism. When I read that hits personal and I'm not a fan of that at all. I don't know how to feel about the fireworks, to be honest. Pretty mad. Just so many people in one place. So this is history right now. I just saw a sign that said, Israel are bombing children like me with a downward pointing arrow. A little kid who must have been like 7 or something. Like, it was intense. Yeah, to be actually here after 25 years of my life as a Jewish boy, it's just pretty crazy. Bro, what does peace look like for you? Big question, I know, but it's an important one.
No one getting hurt, no one's house is getting taken over, and people get to live freely.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Both people?
Both people.
And like, tell me a bit about your family background, a little bit about you.
Well, ironically, we escaped bombings from Afghanistan to come here. We've been here since I was 14 years old.
Do you have a problem with the Israeli government and the Israeli people, or just the Israeli government?
Just the Zionist entity. Jewish, Orthodox Jews has been with solidarity with Palestine since 1948.
You know I'm Jewish.
Oh, you bless you.
You don't think it's a religious war? You think it's strictly
a political power land?
You think it's Britain's fault and they separated Israel and Palestine?
I don't know
you think that was a failure from them?
It's failure from them because the West first proposed Uganda to be the state of Israel. It wasn't Palestine, but it's the Zionists that insisted, no, we want to go back to historical, whatever they believe to be in their holy book. But let me tell you this, what our holy book says. Our holy book says that we should only believe in one God, right? Trust me, people go cuckoo like these terrorists that have been doing because they don't explicitly listen to the God and its messenger.
If it was 1948 again, right, the Jews have just been desecrated by the Holocaust, 6 million killed, where would you put a Jewish state?
There aren't just Israelis that are asking for a state. There's Kurdish. There are so many tribes that are asking for a state. Should we give everybody a state whenever they wish to have a state? Then we're going to have World War III in our hands.
I'm guessing those slippers, I don't know if it's real or not, but like the message is obviously there that the Israeli government have killed that girl and that's all that's been left, you know what I mean? Some powerful messages here today.
It's nothing but a genocide, and inshallah we're gonna see the day that Palestine is free. I want you to say with me, boys, free, free! Palestine! We're gonna see the day that Palestine is free, inshallah. Allah is the greatest, Allahu Akbar.
We found our way through the crowds, but we are missing something. I've not spoke to a Jewish person yet that's out here supporting Palestine and Gaza, and I've not spoke to a leader. We want opinions from everyone, you know what I mean?
The declaration which has the soul.
Sorry, are you Jewish?
I came here to speak in favour
I am.
of Palestinians.
No. Yeah, Johnny, I'm Jewish, so I just want to come speak to you guys today. What movement are you with?
This is Jews for Justice of Palestinians. It's a group that's been around for 20 years. There were several Jewish groups on the march today.
When you're Jewish and you brought up, you're told that Israel's great and everything of it.
My parents aren't proper Zionists. I think they were indoctrinated with Israel propaganda.
Yeah.
My mother was traumatised by seeing concentration camp
for sure.
meals. And she couldn't get out of her head. I couldn't reason with her because she'd say, oh, the Holocaust. I said, no, but I'm talking about what's happening now. I think I was brought up to think Israel was wonderful.
In terms of the war, do you think it's becoming a religious war, or do you think it's purely political?
It's not about religion.
So what
It's about land.
really?
I'm afraid to say, I think Israel has used the attacks on October the 7th as an excuse to implement its final solution. Sorry, but I think Israel
Really calling it the final solution?
It looks like it because they won't stop.
Today, your final takeaway?
Well, I can say that it's been peaceful. I mean, to call it a hate march is nonsense.
I know,
That's
wrong.
just a smear, that is.
A Jewish lady who supported Gaza and Palestine since 2001 because she was around before the internet, before the war on social media. She's got Facebook beef now. It's a whole different world. Like, that's another element that's going to her life.
Is this the UK with Israel? Is this UK with Israel? This is UK for those innocent people, the Palestinians.
Yo, brother, could I do a quick interview with you? Is that cool? What's your name, bro? Are you from the north? Where are you from, bro? I'm from North Money, bro.
You know, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to speak to you. My message.
Go on, your final message.
My message is to that Suella, whatever her name is. I don't even want to say her name.
Yeah.
Does this look like a hate march to you?
Yeah.
Where's the hate here? There's no hate. We don't hate anybody. We only here because we have families of our own. We have young kids in our community, and we are only here for those who have been voiceless. So my message to the government is call for a ceasefire because I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
My marches are not going to stop.
I heard your voice. That voice that was like ringing out all around Pimlico, bro. That was crazy.
Thank you very much for your time. Keep up what you're doing because I fully support you, and I hope God blesses you with much
Bro,
more
look
success.
at that. Can I just say, it ain't a religious war because a Jewish person and a Muslim here together, and we've had the most lovely chat, bro. The most lovely. And we want peace, yeah? I hear this voice reverberating round Vauxhall Bridge, and I turn and I see this guy in a blue top who is screaming, and he just told me he didn't plan his speech with passion from the heart. I couldn't look away from him, and we ran after him because we wanted to speak to a leader. We grabbed him, we spoke to him right here. He organised 6 coaches after some cancelled on him because they knew he was coming from the march, which is pretty dodgy and horrible, and whoever's doing that should have a think about your morals. And he's a leader, bro, 25 years old, bringing people down from Rochester. That's a 5-hour drive. Like, I'm from up north, so I rate it. And it actually is. That's what we've learned today. It is peace. So, big ups. Well, what a day. Like, to start off by being so nervous, and I don't get nervous. Everyone I spoke to, even when I told them I'm Jewish, they all said they want peace. They want Israelis and Palestinians to live in peace together. They want Jews and Muslims to live in peace together. Everyone ruled out that it's a holy war. Not one person said it's a holy war. Nothing matters as much as this. These are the moments that you live for. These are the moments that you do it for. So yeah, ultimate lessons, don't take anything for granted. Open your eyes to the world. And even though humanity's scary, have faith in humanity.
Beautiful.